The crypto community is a global force, operating within decentralized finance and across social media networks. Yet there has been a great divide among this community, bringing noise and distractions, even savage attacks on project founders or whole communities. But this fear does have real implications, as government officials aim to divide and conquer the crypto movement, and yet, we helplessly cannot escape our lower time frame view of where we are in the war against a centralized neoliberal agenda that utterly hates what we stand for. Decentralization is a threat to the centuries of power over the masses. The divide among the crypto community stands in stark contrast to the organized philosophy underpinning the fight for economic freedom through decentralization. There are continuities between the colonial and apartheid past and the democratic present. While building on the work of the truth, survivors of the regulatory movement will break new ground in bringing socio-economic rights and locally grounded initiatives to the forefront of transitional justice. Many of us came into the crypto sphere as curious investors, riding the waves of economic gain and financial freedom. We soon became exposed to the hope for socio-economic transformation that decentralized finance promises. But our inadequate social facilities have eroded our minds and taken us far from the road to economic liberalization, accelerating the shift away from the hope for social equality. And what has resulted are litigated economic policies that undermine self-sufficiency and promote centralized control. This privileges educated and white-collar workers in capital-intensive industries. Despite the promises of transition, these developments, among others that emerge in the present day, have reinforced social and economic inequality and the intergenerational transmission of poverty for many more generations to come. Central bank authorities are busy developing regulations on cryptocurrency. They recognize that digital currencies are native to the digital economy and, as such, are on their way to becoming mainstream in the next 10 years. Cryptocurrencies will disrupt traditional finance because one of their most attractive utilities is the ability to efficiently transfer payment across borders with little to no cost, delay, or foreign currency fluctuations. Ultimately, the economy is the collective system by which humans make information grow. And that is exactly what is happening in this market. Information is growing and spreading as the benefits of this particular realm of services become known, appreciated, and valued. The cycle of incoming antagonistic regulation becomes a relentless yearly barrage that can wear down even the most well-organized coalitions in a battle of attrition. Take heed and hear this, all of you within the crypto community. The polarization of blockchain communities will most assuredly lead us to our demise. We are up against an organized elitist class that holds the power of the law, that aims to strangle us into regulatory submission. The only way for us to build a brighter future is to go beyond the surface and adopt broad strategies for dealing with the past. The social media trolls convey an ambivalent attitude toward the state, asserting that it has the power and obligation to address the shortcomings of the neoliberal agenda, monopolization, and socio-economic oppression. But it is these traditional arrangements that are in collaboration with those most affected by them. We must take a practical approach and look to community-based interventions and partnerships with other communities to find opportunities for collective action. Because our future ancestors will see our works and wonder. They will wonder either how the fight for decentralization was won or how we could have been so blind not to see it coming. This nightmare state is where the cryptocurrency community is now. It does not have strong basic arguments adapted to a range of audiences and a range of depths. Its public support is fractured, with strong support but also strong opposition. You can ignore Cardano haters on Twitter, ignorant fools who are interested in a quick buck, but in the political sphere they are an impassioned counterweight to crypto, and that matters. Crypto does not have broad intellectual support, even within the tech and security community. The Twitter trolls are an enemy to the crypto community and the crypto movement. Hear this, the political work is not done. Crypto is not safe. Regulatory threats will keep coming, unabated. The only way to escape this political fragility is to identify the primary threats to crypto and decentralization. We must start with those who fracture our community and distract us from our collective goal. Hate the haters. Those who spread hate are but jesters in the court, jockeying for laughs. But those who laugh last laugh best. For the future of our grandchildren. Join hands together and support decentralization. As a movement.